Hey guys, Joe here, and this video is about what are you accepting in your business. So again, this channel is to help you, but stuff I'm going through myself, and this is what happened yesterday. So we get a call late afternoon, actually it's probably like 1 o'clock or something like that, and the crew tells me that they need an extra section and an extra post for this job, right? And so this is something we've covered numerous times, that if this is going to be a multi-day project, that when you leave the first day, you are to check your materials, so that way you know the second day or for the third day or whatever it may be, that you know you have enough material for the following day, right? Simple enough. Because if we know ahead of time, then we can make these, the plans, get the material, have it for the truck, and everything's good to go. Well, this job, they started on a Wednesday, and Thursday the foreman was sick, so they did not work Thursday, and then Friday it rained, and then we're off on the weekend, so then we go back Monday to finish the job, and then this is what happens. And so we need to make arrangements to, one, talk to the supplier to get the panel and the post that we need, and we got to finish it that day because like the lady's been waiting forever. Like it was a 2-day job, and like it's turning into like 6 days at this point, right? And so I find out later that the crew's upset with me because I said, look, I've asked you to do this numerous times. If you can't do this, then you don't work for me. Like, I'm not going to have any hours, right? And apparently they got butthurt because they feel as though they work hard and blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, something so simple turned into an issue, right? Not only that, but there's the money aspect as well. Obviously, time is one, and the stress that they put on the business because they didn't do what they were supposed to do. And that meant that the person that was working in the office had to call the supplier, make the arrangements, so they're taking time out of their day to correct this issue when we're already down a person. We're waiting for the next person to start working, so she's already by herself and she's already got to answer the phones, and now she's got to do this, right? And then so I get a text later that night that says that, like, I require it, like, at the end of each shift, I want to know how many posts and panels you put up, and then, like, if there's any additional hours or whatever. So I said, so he's texting me, and it's 3 hours, okay? So I text him this morning, and I said, so is this 3 hours for you and the other guy? And he said, yes. I said, okay. So I made a video recording using my calculator, and I did the math, right? So I'm like, you make $18 an hour, the foreman makes $25 an hour, so that's $43 an hour, times 3 is 126, right? And I'm like, but it doesn't stop there, because I have to pay for your workman's comp, I got to pay for your insurance and taxes and all that kind of stuff, which is an extra 40%. So because you didn't do your job, it cost me $180 for this job. $180, just because you forgot to do one little task that I asked you to do, right? And I said, so I heard from Michelle that you were upset, and because, I told you that I'm not going to have hours for you if you don't do your job, but I'm pretty sure I'm more upset that because you didn't do your job, you now cost me $180. Not even that, but it took time for Michelle as well. So, like, if I all said and done, like, it probably cost me $200 because you fucked up, right? So I'm just getting upset even thinking about this, because you're getting pissed off at me because you didn't do your job, and now I have to pay for it, right? So anyway, what are you accepting in your business? So, like, at the end of the day, like, I didn't hold them accountable the way I should have beforehand, because, like, there's certain stuff like that happens. It's like, it's something small, it's not even worth mentioning, right? Well, those small things, they keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and it gets to the point where you're super frustrated. And what happens in these cases is, like, now this happens, so I get pissed off, and I'm going to talk to you in a certain way because, like, again, you took $180 out of my pocket because you didn't do your job, right? So anyway, hold people accountable, but also realize, like, I had to think about it that night as well. I didn't text them right away because it probably would have came off even nastier. Is I have to, like, looking at it, it's like, well, where did I screw up in this whole situation? What did I do that prevented him from, like, actually doing his job? And, like, it comes down to a few things. One, there needs to be a checklist, right? And two, like, so there's got to be some kind of accountability, right, on a daily basis, and it has to be outlined, like, I want you to do this, this, and this. Even though, like, it's just clear, like, as grown adults, I should be able to say one time, like, look, I need you to do this because I don't want to be running back and forth for material. I don't want to be stressing everyone out. Like, I don't want to do, you know, the reason why we're doing it. And, you know, hold them accountable. And then also we have to get in a habit. This is something that I have to work on. Instead of just blasting you when you didn't do your job, it's like we have to, basically I wrote it down. It's celebrate the wins and then coach the losses, right? So obviously in this case, it's a loss, right? So the coaching, obviously, it should have been better than what it did. So I was no better. And looking at it, it's like I should have done better. But I've already had these conversations numerous times. So it's getting to the point where, look, you do your job. This is what it entails. If you can do it, great. I'll keep you on the team. Like, I pay above average, right? Especially for this area. And because it's not the $18 and the $25 an hour, like, they get paid per post, so, like, they really make more money. But when it comes to shit like this is where they go down to $18 and $25 an hour. But anyway, I have to be able to celebrate the win. So we'll probably do something where the checklist, like, if you do it, like, consistently for the entire week or for the month or whatever, like, I might even do, like, a cash bonus to do your job, which I'm doing a bonus to, like, for you to do your job, which doesn't make any sense to me, right? So, like, I have to decide whether or not I want to do that. Or I just say, you know, hey, great, you guys did an awesome job. Like, there was 5 jobs this week, and I have 5 checklists that were completed and sent in on time. Congratulations, right? So, anyway, I hope you have an awesome day. If you like these types of videos, like and subscribe. If you think someone else in your, you know, circle would find this helpful, share it with them. And then if you want to find other content, you can go to localprohelper.com. I've been working on adding more and more like articles and stuff like that. And then basically what I'm doing is taking these YouTube videos, I'm putting it onto there, so it'll have the video, but then there's also more of a breakdown, just to go a little bit more in depth. So anyway, have an awesome day. Talk to you soon. Bye.